No, you were there. I was there, and you were the only person there.
No. I'm talking about a GH1, Papa.
Yeah.
Okay, Intimi feel alright. Bema Tintin Gramo is about to be here. Bema Tintin Gramo na nadako. Ay. Bema Tintin Gramo is about to be here. Bema Tintin Gramo.
Okay. Okay, that's me.
Hey, nadako na sasa ni when you my sere. Yes. Too. So when you I sere be like be hey.
Benye.
Bema Tintin Gramo.
Onye bam.
Achim this year.
Achim that this year.
Nana one.
Bam. Bam.
Ah.
You Nana do two. Nana do two. Nana do two. Nana una ni Nana do two. You two. Nana ni una ni.
Araba Sunday almost fresh from me is
Go for first one.
I would have been say.
Where you have to
Am I fresh from sa? My fresh from me. Oh.
Almost here.
Almost see your daddy. Almost see your daddy.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
No, almost right.
Just say, oh man, my God! I should have come to the program. Oh my, oh my, so ticket never go man try being them.
Next year, I'm in him.
Next year, there, I just said mobile New York near your Yankee Stadium. Said the amount for pa area castle no. Big, so. I mean, I was for my yard, in fact. My organization show the my yard. First edition, na the anti-center KBC or hot. The anti-sensing of food, please will be about Pamun of food. Just say, oh, yeah, my yard.
Bibia ko one.
Oh, I just say, your man Nkitinkiti better no cry. I just say, Obia or the near Bribia, was a first time, you know, just a video. I really enjoyed the whole show.
Yeah. Yeah. When the she cousin Baho. When the she. I don't want to have share. I wouldn't
after the show, Obi Pese or Senko for Bimula, but you never bought your channel.
Hey,
then could be no. Who are their eyes? We are you prophet.
When ya Who is this about the mimi few ones? I may train Friday. May train there. This year.
That could edge in the fans.
Oh yeah. On the end.
When the shade, you're no way in the one,
Yes, you see, because of fruits and vegetables near the other room, and yeah, no one, I mean,
with it.
Yeah, very consistent.
Jim,
oh, Nana, hello, 9924. Thank you.
Yes.
Hey, then chance I'm up on oh wow.
Oh, man, don't know what protect.
I'm say, wow, friendly more Facebook into me, Hunipo. Until Makwaba. Wow, friendly more Facebook. Wow, friendly more Facebook into me, Huno. Anyway. Ebusiafo ye mamu nyina adwo emama kwaba ye pamocho bo joining ya na or like na wa hye no invite na obi so enya bi ababe ye we ne papa leading Nkomoh bi Nkomoh a o lead na big time Nkomoh parent no oh za mama aba she get it
and one I made chenko for you know, an opabe sorry now why you infusion.
Yes.
They wouldn't decabo.
You cut that out of your diet.
Cut that out of your diet. Not just one proteins, need veggies, na ye brains, and no san wa. Obo born now shower tire bisa na na fe ojine bisa no not just
and I say what sugar I'm not just say yeah okay no almost crispy they together now I say
and sister shade there about
and okay yes that cool that is what we want because come with the cry they don't brukutu Obadu brukutu nam antiama for papa so gba we dey wa ha na mbacho hwan na join ya yehu ni video yesterday o join na yehu video Oji, it's a long story.
Another Doctor Who.
Hey,
Doctor Who buy you.
Doctor Who buy?
Buy? Now who know?
Who know?
Mimi who know?
Oh, now who Doctor Who?
But there's something who and Doctor Who crow.
Oh,
okay. Who Doctor Who? Just any interviews be near there crying on YouTube near there. Oh, near you come.
Yeah, you're observant.
I see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we saw her.
Yeah. We know about her no more.
Yeah.
I know about
top one. Yeah. Amina, no.
Yeah. That's
yeah. Oh, yeah. It was really nice to see her, though. It was really nice. Yeah, it was really nice. Honestly, Rebecca was on Friday, but I have to say, I was really, really happy to see Obia, for the first time. Yeah, Mami Araba, oh my goodness. You just your compound. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. I mean, I really.
Not compound house. So
Debbie, call when we were in there. Yeah.
Oh, about me. Oh, tell me how could you do? right?
Yeah.
Yeah, alcohol.
Every Friday, right?
Eti mame ba nkwa na uhu ni da una me wahu me da.
Hey.
Na Doctor Who na akosi a.
Wow. Ba ka che wo bo pe. Aw.
Hey, our favorite. What's a shame? Our favorite.
Say Doctor Who no adane asumasi. Hey.
Adani Ojiwa.
Ojiwa so said say.
Oji na kasa na share red do. Oji na share red.
Yeah, OG the share red. No. Sexy OG, black carpet OG. Thought you say.
Yeah, with the Jerry songs.
Okay, ebusuafo yema obi bia akwaba ojiwa akwaba nana dako aka 9924 mami araba aka she gang akwaba OG aka black carpet. What's up? Yeah, obi bia akwaba. And Nkomoh ayedi no, yes, we're talking about open marriage. When we say open marriage, yet monti asiana yenti asie anything na wadwin wo ho anything. Your thoughts about it. Now that then when you say you obi want to
open marriage.
Yes.
I feel not doing so open marriage then.
Yes. Yeah. Open, when we say open marriage, what is an open marriage and what are your takes on open marriage? So who dream who dear mama come mami araba so na membra also na mako ujiwa so mami araba na nada ko kan tum na once na bi o han ko akwhye wanum
na e de o se den who become said any open marriage.
I don't know why you pick
open marriage gonna den.
Okay. When we say when we say an open marriage, it's when the two spouses decide to say they're going to see other people, but they will be in the know of whoever it is that you're seeing. You know, you're flexible. But but rules in any baby will be a homo de nebe fee the partner between na on to meaning na share like it entails a lot, but basically it's like you're going to see somebody else aside from your partner now on any home.
What
it's happening. It's happening, Papa. It's happening in some Ghanaian homes. I'm telling you today. It's happening in our community. My let's go. I mean, what are your thoughts on open marriage? Are you for or against?
For me, I think say, where do you? I think say, would I? And if I be yeah, but then why? I think say my preference. Say if that is the only preference against cheating, yeah, I think so I'll take the open marriage.
Okay.
I think so I'll take that one. But then no say they can't say be money be worry legal like traditionally be worry will be account as a second wife. I'll take that one. But say if just open marriage and versus Obama or cheating when you don't know who the other woman is now, then I think say because I think I would want to know. If I'm with a man and the man is with somebody else, I think I would want to know who that person is.
Okay. Would you like to know if it's one particular person or you want to know if it's multiple people?
Well, I would prefer that it's one particular person.
And it stays there, and it doesn't go past.
Yes, and it doesn't go. I say sometimes no. If you're in a marriage, be intina worry with you, and I say before there's something you are not getting in the woman that makes you attracted to another person. What you say? Yeah. That side now. I would rather want you to have obia. You see that in now and just one person, so that I know that oba way and a mikun in that case in BBC.
Unim say ukotiti bibi crampo na, you know, say if it's not you, it's her. That okay.
But I said my sister George na sister ko nina say and they hajing.
Okay.
I say bema no opoba onim jollof ye. Opoba onim nti obedi jollof e ho na oko.
Obedi fried rice alcohol, the obedi wachi, okay.
And acceptable and any dangerous, but say a lot of wives anymore munkunum girlfriends, they know.
Okay.
Some of them don't even talk about it, but they know say oba we na mikun in the wo.
Okay. All right. My papa, why ready na min call be so. Okay, nana dako.
Adeɛ wɔ deɛ me bi da agye me nsɛm me just ɛne akwality ankasa akwality because sɛ just ana agye sɛ bi ana bi a in other way no mɛfa deɛ araba ka no while ofi sɛ waware nipa no obiara ne adeɛ nti a mo de kɔ aware mu na ɔde kɔ relationship bi mu ya wakɔ mu na bia na biribi aba mu na afei no nya ne yɛ wopɛ no a wo nso wo mpɛ sɛ bi abɛgyae nipa no enti ɛkɔba saa bi fi sɛ na saa open wei ne bɛbɛ mu no because wo no ofi sɛ wo mpɛ sɛ wobɛhɛkye nipa no enti ɛno ne yɛ mu mmienu na mote aseɛ ma no asɛ wo mfa biribi nsie nipa no waka kyerɛ fi sɛ look we sisi am pese me yese it's all crowds so pese yese ya ina any problem but ye be ya ye war in ye trust our war we ti me gidi se ekobasa samu na mo tem ho ase dia but me de me no ye war me nepe na me ti sa asemi wa ha.
That is why we call it Nkomoh Nkitinkiti. We educate.
We dey Nkomoh pa na dey me yi maso na ma tie die pa because them because say bi owi ase ana mo sin ayo ho and after that na me share that online na mako ready hu nyoma kaka say ebi o ha ho amu ne de bae
okay
you know nkomra
Yenko papa so when the night about Ojiwa so papa.
Mom, I want to show a video.
Okay, Ojiwa.
Make sure to your phone now, and it was good to see all of you at the GMA. The new faces, the old faces, the different personalities, other things. We had fun. It was a great time together over the weekend. It was a beautiful performance that Adako you gave us. I'll keep talking about it. They say you have a play that mind. It was a great performance. Me say me mente ase ni amate kakra me back room. Me so me free Ghana na mente da. Ba me back room na ma bete. See yesi bibi sa wo kura ma swing en kura so what town wo ka ho. Hey, ebinom life mu de. Na eno ne se awarefo mienu agye atum se wo mo petimi adɔ anase any other sex I have sex ada edi wo ho outside their marriage wo ya aware both know what is going on, they know who the person is, and like AJ said, no ebi wo ho den bebe fie but ebi wo na say fie ba mu no na ya na mfisa akoma tie kakra bebe. It's even though say ye bibi saa no e wa bonten eno ye individual preference. But moving forward with this thing no, say na mimi hunu no na eya me wan say another of all people would say asem we want be that no and then saying Bema will believe in me. How do you say right
Oh,
and no won't be done.
oh, okay.
Say
Okay,
but
you want
only
to come
any
out
man
some
may
for the
come
come
as
out
them.
some okay.
What the idea? What the idea? Open see a fine.
I don't know
Akwa
if
mi
it's
say,
just me and
akwa mi
Ako.
say, minim
No,
say,
I
yeah,
cannot network.
akwa network na nye, papa.
Ako network
So
no.
we use Wi-Fi, I'm part you free Wi-Fi, not use
Oh,
data
but I feel
direct.
motivating.
Affiliate.
Oh, sorry. It's in Yamaka in Yamaka.
There be
Oh,
unken we,
yes,
but just latter
yes.
part no na.
Oh, okay. The American is there. Sir, Bema will believe in polygamy. Na office okay. Now Ubeka say, won't open marriage dano mente hona se papa de kyerɛ sɛ wo de wo kodi no okay. Ma oba no so kwan mo no so kodi bia wo sɛ wonte ase. Wonte ase sɛ nti ase a wonte no hɔ na me so mente ase no so I can't think far on that side. Because if you don't believe in monogamy marriage but then you want to do a polygamy thing now, then let it be open. Whilst Oba Kronis bit me akodo be ma foforo pe because sebi we asimu enyoma bi I mean ade baako bi pe na me feel say this is what it is. Obi ani ho ane dofo ye baako. Obiara ni ho. Na eye ebuo bi ni mra bi ni nyoma bi a hyehye ne ahohyeso ne discipline bi. E na ye nyina ye de atoto abrabɔ ho, e na ye de bɔ bra sɛ de a de asomdwie ene sebe ahunidie ebeba na sɛ kɔba sɛ afa bi epese wo mo yɛ sɛ asɛ ye ade ɛda wɔ yanum na emom afa foforo no wo mo de wo mo nte ade ɛda a ɛhɔ no na me wo problem na mmiri bi me ka sɛ mo ka sɛ bɛrima de wo ya ɛyɛ okay a saa so na ɔbaa so ya ɛyɛ okay but we have individual preference and however everybody wants to look at themselves and want to do certain things in life. What I mentioned, I say, Ebia someone ne asia benti and then common the eme de pa because papa de mente de waka about sa de ne de but nana de wasi supi say wope polygamy. It is a open polygamy dia. E de ti de si ye no open house unti bi da. What bi da? Now 10.5 and they had the 50 na beka ho amount. I had 100%. It yen kwa anim. Odo me de ba no be si have for now.
Okay, Papa.
All right. Let me let me play this real quick. This is my ex. He wants to come back. Monte.
Debut. Papa Yente.
No?
Monte.
Debut.
No.
Man. I think I've ever seen it. One more time. I hope we don't get any feedback.
Very funny and immensely talented Monique. All right, that's right. And joining us now is her husband, Sydney Hicks. Welcome, Sydney. Thank you. Well, here's a subject that I thought my fellow preachers was very interesting. The two of you have a podcast called Monique and Sydney's Open Relationship. Is it true you all? Is it true you all actually have an open relationship? And what does that mean? Is it open 24 hours? Is it what's going on? What does it mean to be in an open relationship? And I know this was your idea, Sydney.
Well, yes, we are in an open relationship 24/8. Okay. And by that, we mean that we're always open to conversation. We're open to the understandings that man and woman, or as a couple, we should have for one another. Thank you.
You automatically said, Sydney,
This
I
was
know,
his idea.
and I think that's when we first came out with it, everybody said, "Oh my God, how could Monique let that man do that to her?"
Whose idea was it?
Well, because she's this big woman and he's this good-looking man, and because she has this money, she's gonna let that man do whatever he want to do just to say she has a fine man.
So y'all talking about, because you talk about emotion and conversation, but that's not what y'all talking about. Sex.
Well,
right now.
here's what makes it beautiful, John.
Okay.
Okay, shake your head one more time. Here.
Whose idea was it?
Let
Was
me
it your
tell
idea?
you, it was my idea because 10 years ago, 11 years ago, I'm an entertainer, and this is my best friend ever. And what I did not want to do was be dishonest with my best friend. There may be times I may want to be with other men. And my best friend said to me, Mama, I've loved you since the 10th grade. Do you think you being with another man is going to have anything to do with me loving you? And then he said, well, you know, if you can be with other men, I can be with other women. I said, well, that's not what I meant now. That's not what I meant. But it was my idea because I wanted to be open and honest with the person that I was going to spend the rest of my life with.
I think that's amazing. And a lot of people think that that's novel, and y'all church people are going to have a heart attack. Monique is from Baltimore with me. So I believed in open marriage. I just forgot to tell my ex-wife about it. So it didn't go well. But I think the key is,
had you had that conversation,
the key is that conversation. But the biblical part I've got to ask is not as entertainers, but as believers. How do you find that balance that we say that the bedroom is sacred for the two of you?
Who am I to tell her what she can and cannot do? And if I did tell her what she could and could not do, is there a possibility that she could still do it anyway?
Wow.
Okay. And then that's called cheating. And then that's called what you guys consider a sin.
Okay, so here's the thing. I know for my house that if I tried an open relationship, there would be a 100% divorce rate in my house.
And I think you should ask your wife since she's in the audience, because oftentimes we don't ever even have the conversation because we're too afraid of what might come back. So we might want to check with the wife, because what happens is, John, is two things: finances and infidelity. Finances and infidelity will shut it down every time, but we're too afraid to say, let me tell you how I'm really feeling. And then you're going to tell me how you're really feeling. And then we're going to say we're in it forever.
And when you have a gentleman like yourself that just was able to make a joke out of what you did, that's the ingredients to make this a successful show, because now you're a human being.
Yeah.
You're not a pastor. You're not a preacher. You're a human being who has that word of God that you try to inspire people with. But again, the humanity of it. So kudos to you guys.
Well, thank you. Listen, we could stay here all day.
All day.
We've got some more stuff we have to do.
Because Jamal want to be in one.
Listen, I might ask my wife, but I'm going to be in another state.
Jamal want to be in one, baby.
Stop
so
it.
bad.
Monique and Sydney's Open Relationship podcast is available for download on iTunes. Thank you both so much for joining us today. We're the Preachers.
That's another one, 21 minutes.
When you tell people that you're in an open marriage and with multiple partners, what's the most common reaction? They don't believe us.
Yeah. Or they ask God why we even bothered to get married. Yeah. But then I always tell them, like, we got married for the same reason everybody gets married. I met somebody who I wanted to start a life with, raise a family with, and that was enough. And exclusivity didn't need to be a part of that.
13 years. You were together 5 years before you got married, a total of 13. If we're going again by stereotype, people often believe it's the man who would bring this up to the woman. That was not the case, and is not the case in the majority of these marriages. And for that, you brought it up.
Yes, I've been non-monogamous in some way, shape, or form my entire adult life. The traditional, having to pigeonhole yourself and force yourself into what often ends up being an unfulfilling and unhappy relationship had no appeal to me. I was always someone that I like this person, but I also like this person. Why do I have to choose? So for me, finding someone that was on the same wavelength and at least open to exploring the fact that no, we don't have to choose. The fact that I love him, but also love someone else has no impact on my love for him.
Um, oh, Mr. TV, excited to you. And then I get
Kronos, Emunyaman Sushi.
First of all, this is a very crazy topic. And one would say we are not promoting anything crazy for anybody. It is a reality. It is something that is happening. And I'm all videos of real people talking about it, and people that some of you already know talking about it. A very mature and also a different level of relationship, because see, let's put religion aside. Let's put all the aside. Let's look at it from a logical point of view. Say, you can say, obi akutiti or obia. The reason, the definition is the person is dealing with another person, the partner, only emotion, right? And that is what causes all those headaches, the emotional imbalances, jealousy, anxiety, insecurity, all those things. Because AN say, walk up for before, then there's a possibility to say, woman hope you. Why can you panic better with it? I mean that's the main reason why people get jealous and anxious and insecure about seeing other people is because you think that the person is one. As I said, you are not ready to lose that person. But for the person seeing another person, just say the person is one. Now, from what these practices or the practices of open marriage are telling us, whatever they are doing outside has nothing to do with their marriage. It has absolutely nothing to do with the way they feel about each other. It's just it has everything to do with physical satisfaction and physical attraction with other people. They're trying to explain to us, say, them hanging out with other people, talking to other people, sleeping with other people has no emotional inclusiveness. And they hear and say, Akusia, right? Another Antonio Maniaji. Well,
Look.
I see that this year,
them often 10 grams.
I'm a lift. And like what penasem. And as a penal say, Opeso become a one, with me come out. On penal, on giant room the fall. So what warrior, and Jai will get it because see, a warrior is Yes. Yeah, that I discuss it and say it didn't come for power, but it's way more than a deal. Okay? It's way more than a deal. There's all this emotional, psychological, mental connectivity. I was say in existence for our real to be solid. Anything Obi might have all this connectivity with the partner, but sexually maybe they are not satisfied enough, so they keep looking outside. And that tells you that it has nothing to do with the way they feel about their partner. It's probably because they are not sexually satisfied. So in my little mind, I don't know how mature you have to be to understand the principle of it has nothing to do with your relationship or with your marriage. It takes the next level of maturity, like the next level of maturity. Because for one, Emma especially, it's really hard for them for a man to sleep with a man and detach themselves emotionally. I don't know if it's something that is in their genes or if it's something that is what it is. But Emma especially, it's really hard for them. So for a woman to say, many obey baby, but it's just for the physical satisfaction sake. That's another level. I think men can do that better for the most part. But a man, and from one person other we've been hearing from you guys in the past, before a woman steps out, there must have been a lot of consideration put in place. But one thing you want to bring, there's a possibility to send him a view. And I say, because a man only so the moment they step out of their marriage or relationship, they are not coming back. So to sex, I think say they see sex as the pillar of the marriage. The moment that one is broken, they cannot work out their relationship anymore. No, for those people there are people who say that the moment if I step out, I'm not coming back in.
Yeah.
Meaning that to them, all the other extenuating factors in here, the sex is the ultimate.
Okay.
Because if you connect with someone emotionally, psychologically, physically, but then you step out on the sexual part, that's because of that, all the other connection components in what way work. It means to say you have your values, set in your own way. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, but can I say something real quick based, on what you just said? This is my understanding of if Evans or baby say me will be da me back to ebia bema chrono ana ebia boy or girlfriend nigga will be na wafa we chia koye bibia on back to you, is say me who said it doesn't necessarily say and nano is the ultimate or and no ye bibia relationship nim. Me opinion and how I was say
if I hear people say that now, that is how I see it. Because if you are detached from your partner psychologically, and you are still hanging on until you sleep with someone and then you know that this is the end, then it means that and then the here. And then
let me ask this question. Let me ask this question. Can you be emotionally, physically, psychologically detach from somebody and still be able to bring yourself to have any sexual intercourse or something sexual to do with them?
Is the question to me or to Papa?
I mean, this
To
to
everybody.
all of us.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
to all
Then
of you.
let
Sorry.
me just bring my opinion real quick so I can let others talk. Okay. To me personally, there is no way I can do something with someone at this age. Like me kind of in terms of me age ways is here. Pass there. Many bema be better say yeah that for the hell of it. No.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen. And
okay.
I cannot F two guys at the same time.
Right. True that.
Just
True that.
I see my book and they be pakro nyamen wato me mona. But se many da ho kind pass se many obi da. Now my sign be ma for da. No.
True that.
A bit ticky bibi kesiye bi pa for me to adding. You see, in back to nipa chrono values our okay, as a human being, how disciplined you are, the kind of home you were brought up from, and also how you see yourself. Because draw so to a man and your joke is
right.
Right. Easy. And I am fine to because maybe I could no you know your taste and your type just any pan to do say the hunu kekesa. Just you know no. It's you really consider a lot of things. But the papa cannot metenasia from where he's coming from. But honestly, a dear is the last idea obidi hunu wari yenina. Se me kan say na bi antiase be ye adwuma ube hu me se me nam ho bibia be koso uma me nidie uma me bibia ada mema wo kwan ama ne me ada no wa hunu me wiase nyina awie sa na me hunu no that is my deepest and my most precious asset me di amount it is me de sa adwapade ni ma wo a it means say me ne wo asa menya trust be ana me what to some highway be mu. Then again, I don't see where I will share that high thing, my treasure, my most precious asset with two people. No so anya bedi. Mr. Chichanko for them. No. Or they be a special. And Papa, I'll put it to you this way. Papa, me for the minimum we are offer pay. Fanda ende menyori ye bibia. Wouldn't Papa, I won't call you that. That is how I am. The name Papa that everybody calls you, I'll call you different. And that is where maybe certain behaviors and all that will be different from every other person I see on the street because I don't see you like that anymore. The regular and the normal person walking. If you find it's an example I'm just making. If everything concerning you should matter to me first before some other friend of mine, and see, that is what it means. To me, other women I don't know, but
okay,
it's that deep to females. I mean,
yeah, I mean, and I think I share the same sentiments with you because for me, it's something deeper than just so. It means something to me. So you know, it could be say, you know, say, oh yes, it's just open a mene woda because maybe I may and name but you will not believe it. But for me, once I get intimate with you and I'm connected to you and I feel you make me feel safe sexually or any other way, to give my body to somebody else, becomes something for me. It's open marriage is me it's me open my say be close clink like me. It's me because like I'm an emotional person. So I'm an emotional person and I put emotions into when it comes to intimacy, when I become intimate with you, it's kind of hard for me to just say unless say be na baby be na makono na macho na mafro ba kubi and na makase mafro nti ko intense. Oh, intense. And yes, you see, ye trimuni, ye tune in food dream, na ye sa man. You understand? Baby, ye drew your life to be intimate with somebody. It's something to us. Say me jemu mana me kase bra remunedi a. Te say me de mau permanently say remunedi. Obia endi. Contrary to what you might think, no, obia ni ngan. So I say. So this open and you're very open and close, like clean, like get close. See. Anyway, that's not that. Mami, and papa will be can.
Either see a real na yeah me kora. It's simple. It's that.
First of all, I'm just going to urge everybody to more. You see, for more say yes, more share because this is something new. It looks bizarre to most of us. It looks strange, but yeah,
Like me.
Some of you might even have personal experience. I'm with me share. We would definitely like to hear from. It's yes, someone share link no inviting for no, and I'm a start to go link out to one person will join in with me. Take this out. Now, so my visa and my most is here. Are you all saying say growing up, there was never a time that you had more than one person in your life that you were sleeping with?
Okay, Papa. Let me answer this. Then maybe Akusia will come. You see, you might have two people in your lives, but most likely you're sleeping with only one person. Okay, enunti na ubefa obi oye younger when you who feeling no. Penny be or no, be a ubi be na eye na kono no do within a chi. Why send trophy be no? But on you so I say why I say be obe me or no a 50 no be keke but who will be you su machine na kata. So why Papa say trophy be at say or do no do nam London no do nam Dubai no do nam another oh any trophy. Edi na ade an obey ani say bia one na abefifi na no afifi ade hu ama ne kakra edi na to onye. But I mean, when you're young, yes, you might have that, but when you do baby at home, and you maybe you don't fancy it anymore because when you get to our age, I mean, I'm speaking for Akosia and I because Minister Akosia the year, so when you get to our age, we don't fancy those things. So we want the intimacy, we want the commitment, we want that way. Where and then no, we at our age we don't do that. It maybe if you're young at one point in your life, yes, of course you do that every now and then because it's normal. It's all I say. You have the papano kind of person who made it but say you're constantly say no could do minimum be out could do we are not you don't do that when you get to a certain age. Maybe when you're young, when you're in your teens, you want to so but when you get to age, youth, you won't do that.
Papa, to answer your question, has there been a time
professional youth
in our lives, in my life, that I've dated two guys before? Yes. And I would say this there, Nani Pesta, this guy, they like you. You're a young girl. What is this? So we are fresh. Your boy does, wow. No, I mean, but we have to be straightforward. 18 at the end of the day, let me say this. There are females who don't care who they F or F them. But girls who are very emotional and very careful with certain things, you know. What yeah? Obo ho nyini, ebi a mema ni bi nyini, but dia wo peno no, one wo da different. Dia wo peno no, or tachi wa, wo da ho te se dia. Because a bribinti na se wako piece a place, we need choice. As I makano so many times that sometimes it's just just Nkomoh be just an attachment. It's not really you're not guy you wish you send nipa no nka so no better that. But ekoba say e wi ase ade bia wo ne ho aka de.
Yeah, utimi hu say akose we dem utimi hu say. Wotimi hu say onipa yi a wo dɔ no no enye kapre bi na enye simpoa bi na ɔde ma wo but wakoma edi n'akyi ɔma wo feel good in a way that hey ode
me na mo ade ba ko a eye me ferie pa ne se mewura baabi na mema mienu miensa enan gu ho na wo nyina hu me draw so da wo mo ne mi adada me pe baabi akɔhye eti me ye very careful. Because oh, you're too much, you're extra. I'm not extra. I don't say you can't look at people and judge them by how you look at them. Because
if being emotional makes you extra, then I'm extra. Period.
Me fan to chaskeli. Me makoma na nye densa. Beli so shiba akoma no minisa gangari afodie no. Enti no me de makoma kwa ha. Me ntimi wa ha. Na me move no de the next one. Fanisa. Eti bi abehia me afe asem ka o mesrem o because na say my tese nkrofo pulu me nioma ekon baby okay eti afe na bi me ne mema me ensa na akwa jimidi pefe se me jive we na me ko we so eno it makes sense me no wo ho me ye biribi a bra entwen kra ma me ka nchro se me jao I have dumped you dada I dog you already me jao. It's as simple as that. Mejao. Me so mejao. What the old yo team yo yeah the wa man that tips again we walk because I'm gone. Sa me ba bibi na me ba beji eni bibi na aka ho na me papa na se nya mia eni umia for the last ana umia udi enimia na pass free makom so wa ready oboa. One way. Oh me to me one way she me this agro no. I don't play that kind of ago. Minisa akoma kesiye no to be doing these things. Obia you different. And papa obi no kwe you just and any nyina nsem hunu say ya. We not this
near this cafem
me sika je nti no problem me sika no kwa me ya bu mi ache o bu mi sa
yeah the ache
yeah papa no de nka me hu so agenye ya kire me ya me hu da jon minimu ya
okay Mami Araba easy over to you
and some are mocking a argument send besides saying Jimmy send ya and percent can be yes and percent
some person make any can
two things and I'm going to go to the first one.
Okay.
I was saying my yeah kasa see you're talking about you AJ, you're talking about you Akosia, you're talking about me Araba, right? But there's a larger group out there.
Okay.
But this is what I would say. Well, yay, Africa, Emma, brainwashing, you're starting in them. Actually, we are born into it. So we place a lot of emphasis on our sexuality. What I say? In other parts of the world, it's not like that. Sex, in your baby, and sexy baby man. But you know, because we share now, I judge and I say, morally, there's something wrong with her, you know. We conform, and I'm gonna be as realistic as I am.
You're right.
I can. But my whole point here is that second party king. I mean, you're single. Obi de kawasha usana. Now we be man na wo dating no. Ono dating ni pass best 4 and 5. That is just why we ye dating. He is free. The kai boy be dating them say no dating my best 10 come. You understand?
Bo.
Yeah. Oh, and there's no commitment. Me training me back. when you are in a relationship and you are not married, it's friendship. Until say who say the guy is serious about you, a friendship. Because it will be more.
And how do you, wait there, before you, how do you determine or how do you know said this person is serious about
you would know at some point. And I make us say me, I dated a guy, he had like 10 girlfriends. None meaning so or girls, and I said I mean but Jimmy ask counsel Jimmy anti. Me to wanna me su. What stopped me from working out? What stopped me from you kind of saying maybe and not many now my dream maybe maybe if I'm to go back in time, I would have worked. Or probably I would have also done my own thing. What did I make and I say? But yet it's 1 year soon. And on that chance, Bema Bian Fan Kawansha was sir. I mean, come on. And then you don't put your eggs in one basket. That's what I'm going to tell young girls. I'm not saying go around sleeping with every man. It's not right. Did the episode woody? Let it be your choice. Don't let it be somebody's choice for you. Let it be your choice. But don't put all in any breaking hearts, be broken hearts, be now when you're behaving now the hot 3 days, now it's so be humble. Now she them now. And then when it comes to our rear, I can understand. Say to say the amomo kano. A bear didn't say wuni bema woho, wuni wukun woho. Our no sebi eda na wuni bema for so abonti eda. But is it going on? It is going yeah, my kind of credit. And the reason I kind of is again because of society, because they have placed that you're kind of saying, you know, you see, Fantino somba, Trino somba. I say you're brainwashing. What's your wire?
There
are women who are married just like men. Your name Mema, there's no difference. So it's just that I'm saying Mema, they have given them the liberty right from birth. Bema to be oba won't me. Say Bema when you will fear, when you will hope. I won't buy for fra, sebi no who you are on. Yeah, man, it's the same thing with us. It's just that you share your hustle. You understand? Because person would buo Emma Wukunu, person would buo Emma community a team, person be you see filthy words, Emma say, oh yeah, shower and that kind of thing. But I was saying, I said the same way you feel, yes, you can be married to the most awesome person or the most awesome man. But Obia was Tinto. You can be married to a man or for failing with needs, but there's one particular thing I own to me in your mouth. I'm telling you, say, if you meet somebody and you find that in that person, you draw closer to that person. But the decision as to whether you're going to sleep with that person or not have anything to that, and then it depends on you. And I will brainwash ne they brainwash no. Ebemunu. It's not what you boko na to baby. Bema ho ni nim ye kind of saying ebia ono excuse my language onu pedie. Ni yim pedie. And I say bia Nkomoh ne yire ana ne yire enye obi open nkomo oba ne pen nkomo look oshi oba ne click ya ebe fasesi a now why what is this but eno just on is that I'm saying it's the same thing with we women,
of course.
It's the same thing. It's just that you share your hustle not yeah we will now go and then cheat, but that doesn't mean say be muso ye ma bia bodam and maybe are liberating themselves from that your tradition in your man moral in your man yemu enti me cat is say a lot of one for omutu ni nya videos share na e ma tu ni na they were the ones that initiated it. When Oba discovers herself to be that kind of a person, I'm telling you, it's not the baby boy. So let's have an open relationship. Because ebia ono pe, onim se ni kunu no yedada. Into ono so I get to that level, no. Yeah, then it's the perfect time to bring that conversation. Can we have an open? And I'm that option. I'm
okay, so Mami, let me ask you: would you be open to an open marriage?
I don't have a reason. Maybe say I'm not going to say no to anything. I'm not because in some judgmental me. Oh yeah, madam for me I won't judge you because I may do the worst. Like I said, some man too na no mokasa no the omo ye mean to me because me I don't know what lies ahead of me. What is the American I say? I'm not going to judge them. I'm not going to say ain't me to me. But what I am saying is say be being see and I might if I say I'm not sure I'll fall for the idea of an open relationship when I am not interested.
Okay.
If I am interested, oh yes, hell no, why not? But if I'm not interested, I'm interested. Me say me kunu be catch me say, mami arabe, me sure babia, wuni ma ben kwan ye. Ono twa ben kwan ye na me kodi a ben kwan na. Na atia ka fa me baby na ho so apa. Me say me, I will prefer say I know said oba way. My husband is
Doing him so nifia or honum. Okay.
me know
Okay.
what na wo kono akotwa ho na waba wo kono akotwa ho na ba e da mecho na ebia na mama pentoa. You understand? I will catch them here. When you tell me, I will make a decision as to whether I want to still stay with you because of abrabo bi ayabo together, and now if I want to leave any some person me kwa na wo so catch them so wo pese wo kono enya ade a me na maka I've been schooled on this because some no nonsense but I'm beginning to learn life. Intina my say nyina my you know so be catch me na say mimi ntimi na catch me so me do me or you can't stand me being with another woman intino I'm going to put a stop to it. We will continue what I say.
Okay.
But catch me so na say me feel say me do me no one kola we've built a beautiful life together. I will let you do your thing. At least no, I know say this particular person or your girlfriend, and I said, or your it may be hard, but listen, it's the truth. But now I could do how I could do, and I would you be meaning. I'm telling you, my craziness. If I may your pansa, will be stopping me. If I may both answer police, a neighbor craft. Because I don't like surprises, you understand?
Okay. Mami Mbisa Nana Dako, would you be open would you be open for a open marriage, you know?
So more can be ready because media me argument say when them be as a bit heading na me change someone because the entire I am where everyone want to say what game be society now free no. So me a Ghana ni Ghana chika san ye Ghana for enti we no so there be a free no a bit yes you ho.
Okay.
But and then also no and then on your masses.
But my question I mean bisane say ube to me aye ana ube pesa ube.
Mama and I make us a damn parana at this idea never bar. That's a question. And I may besides us na. And then
na edie ne beba ama wo so beka se okay se obetimi aware ba kwa kan we yira aware ni sisi ahụ.
Mo
na de mami nya na o de kwadwin ho bra because usuro kwadwin ho bra mami nko papa ho bra because usuro patro kwadwin ho bra
answer no.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I want him to answer the question.
Okay, but it's worry.
What nintia bema bi beka se also pe opa back and enyoma bebre obetima ka se bi opa ba bi obeka se oba no bi honma omu ade like enyoma bebre ne bema ni bebre be ade one say nipa no otia se opa tisa mi ami wai me first polygamy adwin wo bitrim esi o makwan ma enya nwanwa amame
Ehon na no problem no. Ehon na no problem no. Na
wo de me ba mi me mo so
ba mu ade enti na akwa wade de obu ade na wo so de wo ho no a oba ne so mpe no no so onyere nko obi because of that.
Tio be nyoma bebre kwa na me committee mbubu bebre obi a wo ne oba gina so obu hono mo dia e te sen kwa na obetena ho anu no de bekwa because on pese oba kofa ba kwa kan obi nso a okofa be do de hye efom ba bi enti na mo opin ya ba yi because me mum de me na me ti sa opin
okay you na
na wo de na 50 open say say 50 na go so ama.
Are you I mean up for open? Is this something you would opt to do?
No, I won't, because I've seen people who have been in it and it didn't end well. So far, we have been in now. Why it didn't end well? So straightforward. I want. Now, my question to all of you, I mean to the women is.
Oh, mami bisa akusia, Mr. Mami bisa akusia. We are not bisa akusia. Akusia, is an open marriage something you want to do?
If my man is bold enough, please, if my man is bold enough to tell me to my face, say, I have desire, I have the right, I have whatever it takes. Okay, me nipa. It's me wo akonoma wo ba foforo ma me kwan a asema me ka kire wo be makroni ni simple and short me say me sere wo mpa atwo asema wo kan twoto wati ko say me so metumi te de araba kan ye no e betumi asi se me so me namoa ma akohia be ma tenten gram a wo sen o
Oya achim deshi.
Thank you.
Okay, I continue. The
crack say me feel say a very dangerous thing.
Okay.
But
it's very
anything can happen.
Okay. All right.
Okay. My link can add to us. So if you have your phone with you, click on the link. Just make sure so phone wired.
Okay, Papa, my question in common.
Actually, both
auto rotate ANC, mommy. Now click on the link and join in. I think you'll be an interesting source for us.
Okay,
maybe
Papa.
If you ladies have agreed or have confessed at a point in your teen life, there were times where you were dealing with more than one man. But now, the only reason why you cannot deal with more than one man is because of the marriage. I get confused.
Because of what?
Because of the fact of why. So you cannot deal with
that's not what we said. Is that what we said?
I'm just saying, because you told me for a fact that when you are in a marriage situation, the moment you stay with someone else, your marriage is over.
It's not just marriage, it's relationship too. If I'm in a relationship, it's not just marriage.
We are talking about open marriage. The key word is open marriage.
Okay, sorry about that.
We are not talking about we are talking about open marriage. And that is why I kept asking that when you were not married, when you were single, when you were in your younger time, teens, early 20s, were you having a situation with more than one person at a time? And some of you said yes, you were. Some of you said you could have done it, whatever. But now, Hussein, Aditya, we restarted for another time, right? But now, you're basing your norm on the fact that you are married. So, again, is it because society will frown on it, or it's because you think the marriage should stop you from doing it, or it's because it's not something you like doing? See, I said when we were having that discussion the other time, when someone said if you have a relationship with a married man, are you expected to be faithful or loyal to that person? And most of the women are like, no, yeah, you can do your own thing. And so you can do your own thing. And to me, it gets me confused Because the way I see it, and I say, for as long as you are in a relationship, and I'm not trying to digress, but I'm just building a point. For as long as you are in your mind, you are in a relationship, period. You see, whether married relationship or just outside of marriage, it's still a relationship. So if you are someone who upholds faithfulness, you should it should resonate with you, and it should manifest in every relationship that you find yourself, regardless of whether it's a ring involved or not. If it's your nature.
Okay.
And I give myself as an example. I give myself as an example. I don't drink. You understand? No circumstance at my age would make me drink. Even though people will drink for different reasons. They are breaking the heart, and they will justify the reason why they are drinking. It's an occasion, it's somebody's birthday, it's a funeral. People will just close person. I've been through all those.
For Ghana Music Awards.
I've been through all these events, but I never drank because I don't like to drink. So if you come up with an excuse to say, besides putting someone right now, you understand? So now if you come up with an excuse, say, I don't expect you to expect me to be faithful to you because you're already married. It gives an impression that one person deep down, you are not that faithful. You just need an excuse to come up with that other side of you. That is so.
But if the person is not exclusive with you, not say you. I mean, and also so you can say
okay, Papa. Okay, Papa. But let me say that
either you are or you are not.
Okay, Papa. I understand what you're saying.
No, but what I'm saying is that what if if there is no clarity, like you are exclusive.
Okay, Papa.
Now,
let me.
You are either like that. You are either like that or you are not.
Okay.
If you look for excuses to do what you want to do, then you are not a faithful person. Period. You don't need an excuse from that person for you to do what you want to do.
Okay, Papa.
I mean, you're right about that.
Papa, okay, this is it. And this topic that we talked about, we are not deviating, but we're just still in here. It's here for yourself, more functioning. This is it. When you be, you have to wish you be. Okay, Mamin can say Nanti as any one, another akun way. And they will Papa. Papa was swears there, on what your baby and cow here. Meboa. Ubet me will be an anti in Fioha. Nyadi abe wareno. Okay. Nanada could dear was sisu pise. Wafa oba for fra. Oba no what chances to be warena canero. These two things. Yet me yin to baby. The fact still remains to say. What baby ya warenoa. Onyasa security na as a pillar bia. Okay, or actually be because when it does so way or dream me home. Say me nene kwa baby. Psychologically, no, it makes you secure. Okay. It you are not Canadian, also see there bidder. Now, I look at this thing this way. You're right about saying, say, if a person is faithful, they are faithful. If you are this, you are this. Nothing should change you to be something. But if you only be a call out, and that's only be call out, the person is married. Catch your plane, say, men ware that. Okay? What is that person trying to tell you? Or will say what share will be obe ware no. And our person will say, Tana na men ware da odi hangimu sa. Okay. Yanko ni say ni enhwe. So when you be share, definitely we be dating nipa no ansa wakwa na anya sa na asem ni beba. Have you been faithful to that person? No. Because then you are two-timing.
Hold on.
It doesn't make you unfaithful.
Are you saying that every woman wants to get married?
No.
So then what's the point?
Maybe the whole thing got twisted that day or however, but what I'm saying is that it was a general question to be asked, say, Is one expected to be faithful to a married man or woman you're staying? Simple. Yes. No. Why? Because maybe you also have to move on. You also get married. Maybe the person will never marry you, or maybe the person want to keep you as. And I know, we could have breaking the whole conversation down to that point. But mean point in a way 50 say Oka says the one tesa but Oka say so Obi ka say one faithful to Obi a ware for and not just one faithful. Now nothing should change. The fact any pana worry and just one faithful to the person now. Meso me no nya adwene wo ho de kire say. E dey enti na wo pese uji Obi eboso. No.
Leave this to find someone you want to marry. I don't get it. I don't understand this.
So I guess
okay.
I guess this is the deal. When you are with somebody who already has somebody, right? I think there's no, me personally, I don't know why you would even want to do that. But my point here is that if you're dating, let's say I'm dating a married man, I'm dating a married man. Once I find somebody I love, I need to let go of you and go with that person.
Right.
That's what Papa is trying to say. There's no need with that person.
Okay, Papa.
And then again,
I don't believe in say.
And then again,
me, I don't believe in that thing. I personally, I don't believe in it.
Right, and I agree with you. But then again, and then again, to say, I could say, and your baby are so now, ope our you understand? So because I want to be with this married man. I just want to be. It's just gonna be that man. And no, but me today, what can I say? Why should I stay faithful to you?
No.
It's not just you that want to. There are people that ask that question. I do have conversations with women that
the reason the last time Namipomeka said to me, it's just stupidity when I see a single girl being faithful to a married man.
You said that. Okay.
Right.
I said it, and I'll tell you the reason I said that. Imagine I'm 25 years old, dating a 45-year-old man. What can I say? He has his family, he has a wife. Mimi nimpefe wa makumem say, Papa we, enya adi obe ware me. Enya adi a obe can say obe what do you call it? Obe ware me enya adi a one me be oba. At some point when I get to 26, 27 going, I want to have a kid of my own, right? Na me di papa we echi. Be me bia be pe me papa we nti no na ma boegu. Just because I have this married man in my life, I'm not even looking at other men. And I'm my friend is stupidity, no. You understand? I'm not saying it's a go and two-time both men. What I'm saying is that if you're dating somebody's husband, he's not going to take you anywhere. He's not going to get married to you. He's not going to have kids with you because he doesn't want his wife to even know that he is with you. And so while you are with him, no sir, when you're young age mate, or more approach you, men born my bonfi. Then I say you're dating a rich married man, you're gonna do that. You're gonna turn 40, and you're gonna
even the broke ones. We even the broke ones. So crap. Yeah.
Welcome. I mean, when you meet a potential, who share them or your age mate and now will peer. You ditch that married man and go get your life because he's not gonna take you anywhere.
So if your goal, just like most women, they think marriage defines everything. That marriage defines success, marriage defines dignity, marriage defines respect. Most women think that way. If that's your way of thinking, then you have no business dealing with someone you think is not going to marry you. Because the moment you are with someone, period. It's not a matter of then what the heck are you doing with that person? What's the point?
Papa, me, I understand what you're saying.
Honestly, you know the person was married. Then we see that.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. I've never been a believer. Well, only Abeeku no one as Obi I so funny. Maybe I've never been a believer. I don't see why you can't be faithful.
Nobody is saying that for married man, Nichi. I've explained my point. I'm not saying that but what I'm saying is that you are young and you need your peer. So why Auntie Papa, No.
But Mr. Mene, Papa, I do in a sense. So you say, I don't know what for opie now.
Argentina. You
Obi
see,
penny
a
mu
home
now.
on
Person ufanechi.
on say, Sadia, we own. Sasami, baby, I'm watching for you. I cost you. Wo school, no. The only tongue to draw chain, Yambetre, the patriot. Every go school, no. The only two.
Your announcement, real quick.
Oh, I was afraid someone. Asana ya daddy a chemukra. Some wouldn't say, living in your bope. Now you're free heart. Now, your co Facebook. Into more share a booty or highlight radio. The same brass will say you're free hall. Now you have a toss, and then come on, I feel now you drew a bomb. Ubia Freddie, I can't tell you because I paid our heart. To us. Now,
okay,
the empressor can say, the empressor can say, oh, so who school no, oh, ne papa we, and I shall walk school, wouldn't so over the Uwe school papa pesa fed the Owaro Kama, which I was there, the abandoned the empressor of the tower, yes, so. Sounds someone, I just said, I can't think far. Who go school the abusuafo ni nse papa na ehwe wo abusuafo ni tua oye o kofi wa emu yi boto onto olonka oje boto no mu ani kosi wo
Oh, all right. Nana query.
Oh, emana moya sano is about time we just had you know so wouldn't say
Since we're talking about any other case, my Mr. question I'm person be will be the text me now meter. Entino. More person stay faithful. I mean, and I said more person will stay faithful to a married man.
Wow.
More person will stay faithful to a married man.
So he gets rid of you.
Yes. Or person what is the guarantee say? You just whoop any madam. And I know or keep him.
But sometimes me papa me ba. Papa put out the calm down. Sometimes dear sister, I say we work as na me no nya dwene ba kokora was asem no in the sense that esru said ya be be atie. You're generalizing your maybe and it's about time you be assuming, okay? Every man is different. Every woman is different. The first thing you think I say, "Bema be a pedi interest or bema be a pedi and yanokre or bema be wa on pet sata no ba crowd the dear shisha no awahano." Your face or baby and pedi maybe a serious sex addict. That's why they can't stay with one man. They want to F every day. They want to F different men, and they are who they are. It's about time as Ghanaians, you open up your minds to open this brains to know wide enough to know, say, everybody is different. There are females who are not like us, who are not outspoken like us. Does that make them say, like Ghana for Obebia is supposed to be quiet and laid back? It's not true. That is why Mimi say, I refuse to conform to Ghanaian kind of woman. No? I am who I know where to be sober. I know what submissive means. I know where to be mellow to a man and respect a man. But if I have to speak my mind, I will speak my mind. I am not the introvert type. I am an extrovert. And means to say Ghana for fees or baby introvert. It is not true. It is not true. So these are the little things that killing. Now, coming to this topic of say, obi ye wareful. The first say only or baby or hot chest or other ones. Okay, well, some men are like that. Some too, madama, side chick, that's it. There's a first madam, there's a mistress, and that's it.
Madam, so podium na ne wa be yentie na asem. So podium wo ho.
Matthias, and I know what you should have.
On no only pani ma reason to doubt them. Why do you want to sit around and now I can say okay the first our madam wechi there e che so obetimi afa me so mechi wan kasa na be man ho yare because it might not be so. Until you see something, until things are going on, you can't assume, you can't say. And what is the guarantee? If you are saying you took a crap, what is the guarantee? Back. You could go and die. So life itself is full of risk. Anything can happen.
Okay,
but we can't
conclude.
conclude.
Okay, my uncle Fuseni.
Before I did two Fuseni money decided to background here. I think when we were talking about open marriage and
polygamy,
I ended up into polygamy and stuff. And on text here said he's in a polygamous relationship. So I share the experience with us.
Nice.
What mute you? You are on mute now, Kasa.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It will be our line. So now more besides polygamy and a open relationship. Okay, me say no me wo polygamy marriage mo. Mere pinu me no wo na wa America na ba ko no wo Ghana. Na the ba ni say pinu no ya ware January 13th 2003 na onwe so nti onwe no oba kroma wanya miscarriages 4 times. So the fourth one no on na suggest say okay say no me yini onu so yini even though no me wo akwala ba ko kroma na ono odwen say wone akwala wa wono kroma o ma me ebi akroma ni ana bibisa no edin kakra nti anka minya obi wo Ghana me wo se oya ma me anka me nware ebi a ho no metimi enya akwala o na akwala o na God being so good no so nti yo ha na me share girl bi so like is a girl me share no now you free the same neighborhood e wo Kumasi onim me parents minim the parents I say the same neighborhood just about 3 houses from Omufie ni efie and I'm catching say okay me share girl binti ye kasa mene na call Ghana 2013 mene na call Ghana ena akwala na me wo no waha no de o ma me waha no so ene akwala ni na no call e nti ye call ye na abusiafo ba mu na ye wale nti ye wale ya sese ye wo ye nya nkwala three girls nti first one no ye wo first one no na me fale man no na me de akwala no bre no e wo kroma me de akwala no be man wo kroma nti o hwe akwala no for 6 months na ye say akwala ni so nti I say na me so me call a truck driving school I say me say maintain fie papa bia nti e be ye dia man na me sande akwala no ko fie nti say ono kula so de say me san fa akwala no mbra na say na akwala ni ka say wonya 6 years wonya 6 years November 15th na obenya 6 years nti say wonyini ka klanti yensa mfa na mbra nti polygamy anaso that kind of relationship dependi the man eba say madam fo ba ko bi so wo nere wa ha ne kwala wa ha okọ Ghana no akofa we pe no share girl bi o share girl na I say also enyo nipa a otimi echi no ho nti o share girl no ka say mi ba ha mi ba be chi ni de e na say so said ye age no akọ no ebi o wa ehu se wufa na ayese na aye bibibi especially ye zongofo ne enkremofo
And a while again, so while again, Okagana what if I Inti o ni na dependi individuals and I dependi on obia problem or de wale saka na awale no. Ebi o wa wontimi nche no ho e na oba ba konso no akofa bia ka ho. E na ebi mu zo so wa te se mani bi no. Onim se ni kunu wontimi ntena fa ako. No asa aka se on mani kunu so wale. Official don wan wale o. By wawale dada ebia o gali bia o hwe no we ni bibia o koda no. So nti depending the sa kind of relationship no ba ebi o wa and the and individual decisions nti me so experience am work akra me de beka you know.
Thank you.
Nti so bi o question me so a bit me bisa.
Yo, Fuseni Yedase, ne also contribution. Papa, do you have any now baby sa question be initial? I mean,
I guess make me question. I guess I want to ask it. Says so. Sananka muni awo problem. Anka wo yiri obe fini se ko wari obi fofo.
Especially what we say Nkomoh oba ntimi decide so oba penny and I won't penny because it's a can religion this abia ebi mo was
We are Muslim.
yes in the Muslim you know a can religion so but it depend wow show situation and conditions wom ebi mo was so more just or more yeah by conditions wom condition woman say just like that won't mean sound of abia say me a year back mention no ma sound of abia account and it's not allowed.
Alekia.
That one is not allowed. They say abia wo a year back wo nkola mi won't mean sure wo was sound of abia account there is not allowed and condition woman said they say oba ma wari back na me say me sa kofa ba ko abeka ho se me toka ama we ya se me sa toka ama we yo so se me to ntoma wa we ya se me to ntoma ma we into conditions so men yes just like that but nkrofo ye so omo fa rules no eno omo eni nyamentem by conditions over it's not just like that with me akowari one with me akowari two with me I say so with me ahwe wo mu a so won't me hwe mu a wale ba ko sign of condition
but you make me aka baby
yes
it's not any not to papa for saying you put here why they are wo ye dada eti and Nana Dako and other mema muti no me question here the munyi mwani mu nware mienu dia na ne na empra twe waware achi no eno so ekasen because you know official because o jitu mu say eni say wotna ho ana de yemfa ne say yagiatum say bement means na wo ba ko pe ho yagiatum mu de polygamy na ye tradition yagiatum aden na mo mane nye clear so say ne ware bia ka ho said yourself if say ni mo amamre mo religion e mo ho kwan ne mo ese se wo ho sum say wo be ware ma mienu na na wo to bicycle ma ba ko a wato bicycle ma ba ko simple ensisi enim no yenye ne saa na ne uko rewa wa no ha no akore one wa ha na ewie no ache na ebinum mutumi nya empa no ebinum nya mema no mo da mo nchen a whole night 2 nights 3 nights yet mo nchen the ebinum the wo munya ni 2 hours and 3 hours Any 1 minute.
It boils down to a sum.
Okay.
Said the etiti, so back Christo sumwa. Yayan to say a adibia, a abomination. Oba nkota ware so. Nanso oman a eya bibiman na efiri mu no. Adwuma ni ho no mo. Adwuma a big problem. Adwuma no a eni ho ni nti no. Ama me etie bia no e man bi bedan. E man bi be surplus. Adwuma ni ho. Ba oban kremosum mu dia a ho de ho no. Omo de ende wo sika nko ade a obetima ka aboso. Enti anu mpo de se adwuma wo se adwuma ni on de obetima ka aboso. Now, yamre Christosum mu nso a obekọ asoda mu we emeye point na akware beka Kofi Kinata be se gas na wo free club buy no wona so na chapro woko ye what you say on se Nkremosum de wayi nanim waware Christosum nso yes, Hirawo. As already for so me kwame me waso me pa me froze see me pa me bafie. What are you doing to yourself? Obey you anima. You anim. Nothing na boom. Typically tight. Madam. Madam, Abrantie yi woni tuase man yi wo yere wo hwe kama wo bitima ware wa yo bibia nanso still mo si on person beta ware so wo sto awuti papa na bie ma ho atade a she papa na tama ho ka wo dem papa na tama ho afi wa ye ready so okoyo ho ade abusanfo so we dabi dabi no be sofo de
wrong and they wrong.
Madam, Mami, Araba, yeah.
How is that wrong?
Araba, what you have to share? Araba, now, but you make us be shower and one them. Yeah, Araba, what, we are why so lucky. Ebi a well, waha, oh, yeah, Juman to no. Bema be to me for Sika Medada. Araba, baby, a free, I want them a mohu. Yes, cool. A Juman ni ho. Do di tom kradro kra no wu kra ko mo kire kra ho den eti wo no e ba sansem na ho se de wo be yi ano no wo be yi ano different but ba me ye ka ne kasie mu o ene mema no dodo na guje kakra ka somo dani eye mo dani gay eti ye kakra ya ka ye
na mo be say afa o
ene ya cha
na why be ma 10 gram sika ne yede wa sika ne yede kwa aware yede sika
me chese ameme dudu na koguje afi krade o so kakra ka so omo so madani ge aswati eti ye enu se be wari akaka kra bi o fani o ye ratio na 1:7
mama sema
I'm a person me be some question. Some team,
but you hear pa
my question is, you feel a baby, I feel Kumasi area. When we say Asante for baby, or Muarim, you know me, but I say no, I say a month for a man, I say a baby, a baby, I am in Tiasia. So we better treat me more.
brother I assume na I say ehu na nyatwum na omo ye nyatwum he omo dodo na freedom wa ma no mo nware ne fa na mami
Na je say mami bi sa question ba kon kan ho say ebia oba oto unim so ukunu onu obi twempena Now, so wouldn't so the maybe a more trimpina for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Now, other now we encourage Emmanuel Wale, no other than say or Motinawa or Motrimpina.
Oh, so I no na say ube jai dia and me dia mefua. Na bi won so be kwa kware so oba no na 2. Ube ma ne 3 ube san kwa kofa. Eni de obe kwa nse ye bi wa kwa edu 6 na. Enye ga na hinga ne yehu bi a wa kwa edu 6.
You can say Nigeria ni guy ned one way. Or far or worry virgin night nancy or why next win was I call for 7th one. And you know, oh yeah, or worry 7th one. I have to do 12, 15.
Maximum number near 4. Maximum number near 4.
It's me agree, say. Bacho will be srawa. I need him. Miss our question. And he said, "What you now? You're Muslim. No, I basa will be worry me. My penny to say my penny was second wife. And you still have 2 more after me.
You still have 2 more options.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And the me baby sad. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Dr. Who Michia. I can't say. Now walk na me be muno. Na me actual say. Me personally. Yeah, I'm gonna say me was my new opportunity.
I do am mute background.
Yeah, I'm say me new opportunity. Yeah, I'm for nye worry. Ebia sebi be ma be apomba. My to be obi kind of say side check no. I prefer say me second wife. What did the American I say? Na me be my work at him.
Oh, okay.
So what you na so no wo na ba opeso or worry work na you ho dia. I feel say you have to and why are you with him?
Mame, the society no make a sorry a womb, papa.
You see, that is the thing. We don't live. We are in a century where you don't live your life for the society. You don't live your life for society. No, you don't live your life for society. Anyway, now my journey and no more come as and then we'll go. Doctor Who
Doctor Who, I don't know.
But we need your camera, Doctor Who.
Hey,
Doctor Who on only location. You say I can't show you have to come with your camera and you're responsible for. Okay.
Why? My busy, never be busy. Somebody I say. You're right.
I draw them for
Namuka open marriage, right? Before anybody. Me say open marriage need dear. Araba waunim. Me ye.
Oh, okay. I know who that is.
Said Beman Baka Chimpina. Na me makwa so the makwa bomb pie any day. We all gonna use it. So that's it. We all gonna use it, yes. We all gonna open marriage. Say Beman the ba. Me. You know why? Because me no sa cultural brainwash na Arabaka and me film.
Liberation.
My liberating me who that. Me say I don't okay? Because the average Ghanaian woman by 59 clitoris a woo. Because culture no. The value ni and pride that share sabit afra che matchem. Into a baby one in you crew that do. Until no cry enjoy. It's any dear polygamy you need dear may open marriage, you know. And then I'm more about polygamy. Maybe but for other side. We say if send be candidate there, but only Muslim for men money be enough for they don't even wanna marry. I have Muslim friends who don't want to marry. You know why? Because they suffered. Yeah, woman from polygamous home. They suffered. American lottery at that room and where you are breachy. If you come story chair, you cry for them. They have to feed themselves. Ya won't palani we are. Now, member now our flow. Now is between the mother and the kids to survive, to work and survive. Okay? So if we say never candidate or tia breach, no worry Ghana. There's a disadvantage.
They don't follow the conditions.
A lot of them don't follow it. I say help the Muslim community. No, polygamy has not helped the Muslim community. It has created poverty.
And then they kind of say, oh, you're wrong.
It has not. If you people,
and the other can say we.
Yeah, oh, they are there. Bonita una Dr. Humbremuna faithful.
So if you talk to them, Krana, they will tell you, say they even don't want to do because they know how they suffered. You won't collect 10, 15. You have to go to farming and all that. So polygamy make up because to send back I say it's all talk my way. Now talk my way. It's not for me, from what they said, it's not like that. Will I be Dr. Who
Mane Kasemi or Kasemi, you can rebuttal to what she said, no?
Yeah, am I going to be in the polygamous marriage? Yes, I will be in it. But enough to say you are American, I'm Ghana, I will be in it. Because I can do whatever I want with the money. Will I be in polygamous marriage? I mean, no, because I can't queue for sex. 1 week, why should I queue? Because we are going to take turns to have sex. When I have very active vagina and clitoris, I'll come back on me. That's it.
Okay, all right. I do. Okay. Me interrupt when somebody is there's a chaos now too much in patch. Why, Doctor Who?
Sorry to me interrupt you. In the first place, my name is a Christian. I do a Christian. I was almost polygamy and a man as some Christianity, any Islam in our buy because Jesus, any commissioner Muhammad, Roman free. The same grandfather. Abraham. Into polygamy, the whole issue is that I'm comfortable. I am back home. Omo problem omunya na eten omo yere mo yeten so what is but the idea was here when say who say na nam no omo ye dada Ghana e before no omo ye dada answer na say Nkomoh na Christianity beba no but ye be ni ye no ye be who the reasoning here polygamy ho no ka say on to me nye polygamy abra onene ni spouse no ebe ni chain eh o ma bebe a omu ni polygamy ni so omu ni spouse bi omo te o enti mi buta o say obenya 2 times a week any zero dey hene so obenya 2 times a week any obenya zero dey hene so what you say but my men come back to a open way there. It's not. BBA the way you open BBA or BBA. It is closed and it's closed. Whether polygamy, what gamy, all the gamies, it is closed. In Lima, they are ever over that say, who say, anonymous religion, any culture, any BBA, so what you say. Now, sorry, now, to pill now. Reason is say, oh, now, back a canteen, would you be another day? I mean, it has to be, there has to be a reason. Say, A, B, I don't know what you're now, BBL like you. Now, when it says, Abiana, L like you know, Ubeniano or Bafu, no, no, you person worry or banana. Go ahead and worry or ban. But say, Upie no only way I call you now, anyway, I call you now, yes, so call no anyway, and no, I said, I don't know, Omo Madidi, I mean, a distance, no, sir. A catafone, Emrofona, Omadidi, and be any problem.
Who's farmers as you who?
Ah, but I can be Biana, met me a Jayama.
Debbie, where Doctor Who, where we in your worker?
Hey, I mean, maybe the open crowd, I mean, no. It is closed and always closed. Obaya, no, my Monya. Now, be mobile, pew. Maybe say, and Chamewa, back. It is a motion more. I may invite him.
Good luck with that.
Hey, AJ, Ceciana, Mama is here with you.
My mom in South Korea, listen to your question.
Mami Aba. Yeah, Mami Aba, go ahead.
Yeah, Branch and Wabasno say a friend of Dr. Who. No, Dr. Who, Okasa, and for me, I take offense. So, Okase, only where you now we no or seen to when Sassin to Wunya or about what they are perfect one.
Oh, there be one.
Doctor Who, I feel that we are no bolding. I feel that
so addressing me, Mammy address.
They can statements. Me where me open statement and the person may be out there. So also so bad man also. So wo Doctor Who. Also we no wo now who was seen to. Ono so nko wa ya na.
Me the any say. The me was seen to be any a seen to in general, but the me who be I will oba for from me nim se me nya no wa ha eno nti me pese me ware no me ware se o oba no me pene so se obekwa akofa obi enti se me hu sinto no na so se wo sinto wo me hu a ene ye njai so obejai a ye jai
eno so ye fine and then the na ba say
yeah. Me problem with that, but how is that something I'm can na na my confused
kakra. Ebetimi amba se nipa na enye so waye obi bi onye ewu bibia. But enema bi ohono ma wo be ma no me in particular me hu ne wo ho.
No ba ni do no hia na wo hu a onye the Doctor Who.
Enti me de ne say eye two way affair. Me de say be ma no one my mamere any me religion ama me ho kwai say metimi di biaka enti se wo so wa sin to wo me ho na wo wa de say wo be kwa kofa biaka ho eno no mempini enti mempini na wo be jai na wo jai simple
so
me dey
second
one
nata wo ban ka company so ban ka company
say
Prince Obefa for Fraka ne ho a.
Anya me ka se no bi afa ne kwan.
Oh, okay.
Doctor
Who?
Oh, okay.
Doctor Who?
Yes.
But you now see sex in minya 2 times a week, eh? Na anya bia no nim sexual drive.
There be or say.
Yeah, me
two in a week. And answer winya the crown.
Yeah, na kaya. Obi oha onware.
Yeah.
Obi oha onware, but o say onko toso enye mienu because yen to me chen na no ana e bia me pay di na oni o. Meanwhile nipa no o te ho no nya bi ndi you. Ana me busa say ubenya 2 and 3 a week. Any 0 no, dey hen ye. Regardless of sex drive no unibia. Unless they be out
me polygamy na me problem won say who say man say you kwa ovulate araba na event say kia AJ who say man you be ovulate na ye hu ye computer that I say
oh yeah
na me no Doctor Who me and the whole day me feel come that na me so enya me so me ho na ye ba na me ye ne den
oh eno asa we betwa me text me ba be yama
enu da bi o enya sa na tie bi se fu se ne enu so ya unfro bi mo obi
oh da bi
enti sa
yes
yo intimate me kwa phone no this year eye no wa de na balance
Mr. 1 second. Kuseni,
Yes.
Me brother so final a year. I got
Okay.
a
Me final ini say. Okay. Me final ini say sister na obey mo no. Dem pese otiase ni say awale no am ye kan no conditions bo. And yes, just like that. No one can worry me, and son and nine. No conditions. The and way some way a can problem a Nigeria a cano king no our mudi throne no. A can some way some way can a be more mudi throne because Nigeria most of Muslim or move follow a religious you know or more way ọchịa na ụmụ eji anụ nwa ụmụaka wali fụrụ ọmụ hwe nkwala na ya basa na ọmụ preaching wọ Nigeria ho nti or against this kind of marriage and this kind of you know e kan wụ na ọmụ di true no nti awale no conditions so yes wuntimi enhwe wọ ọmụ a menye condition wọ mu no nti machi asie say ebi mu omoye omuwu nkwala na omuntumi hwe wo mo de oka na no kure by conditions bom se wu sa na oni akro no wa se wo hwe wa sitinam aye se vote aye kan hwe wa sitinam na to abapa nti hwe wa sitinam ubetimi ahwe nkwala no ne mma na no aye wuntimi a ye ba ko nti de meka to aso no ntimi da ma se.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Okay. All right, Papa.
I did about person say sometimes na say unnimu a ana ya na wadwe o say me pa say ubu say omo ma araba say ya wa isi tie we say araba say omo she so 7 days a week
and I
are you my bed, Doctor Who? Are you my bed?
Doctor Who?
Me say ye muta araba.
Ma worry you. Inti ade na obi araba. Maybe
enti adu ada bia mo she so.
Of course, I can meet what she to so far as I'm clitoris there.
And yes, you
me a 21st century woman. Me a 21st century woman. It is any akosi akwa and then
yo me pa mo yati Dr. Who ni adwa yati wo de mu be hye so ye ma papa when abasu yi
Jibril, right?
Mbacho my NTA will contribution why your time no cray aso.
Oh, I 10 minutes na 6 abona pay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Matthias, I'm pese me bisa o. Me ekramoni.
Okay.
So,
na assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Me pese me bisa.
Nana.
Say me, I'm not against any religion. I will never be against any religion until I die. Is it bad? Where is it in the Bible that says that a Christian man cannot marry more than one? If there is no such a thing in the Bible, or if there is, I don't know. Make baby I'm matina Ghana and Kurobe, so the reason being that I'm Papa police, my chinsa, even though I was born in Kumasi. A Christopher Bebre, I'm in Nimomo, I'm in Marco University, both here and in Ghana. Omo year no, a big crowd were more than one. Na mpana so back or ba one anything. So mpana for be say mienu. Wole omo e big crowd so minim nipa bebre me mo biadi e big crowd mpani for Ghana or one area legally yamfa say one no the programs. But the other wives no e big kitankwala 2 3 kora. So one ba connect. So wo hwe other ones no so. What is more polygamous than that? But we tend to think as if anka or your cremoni dia. But this is the case we cremonia anka nye problem. Papa no ba ko mate so no kra de o say mo ha no communion unti obejai kra ko Islam. Ben yere no mo de won jai bia because bia a woman okay oni obi any problem. So I'm yet to meet somebody who will say that there's this quotation in the Bible that says that a man cannot marry more than one.
I don't think
there's a quotation.
Mama is also fair, so
David,
don't overtake me.
Me pacho,
Okay,
Mr. Mumani, na Mr. Maninwie na asem we na asem
okay.
na Mr. Maninwie we na maba oni akosia awoni na mame araba so why your time in pacho.
Okay.
Oh, I'm possible beside the question anyway. Okay.
5 seconds. Okay. Also, I don't think this is the right time for me to talk of the pros and cons of polygamous marriage. I was born out of polygamous marriage. My papa worried three. I know whatever it is. I know the good ones and the bad ones, but that is not the topic for discussion today. That apart, my main friends here.
Okay. Nana da who so bonita o mame men yellow
Well, question I will who Christosum say anything natural Bible no. Well, yeah, you share that intro Bible, Mr. Tinchnat, yeah.
Wait,
I was set.
Mommy, my Christian for
Mommy, Odom Pocho. Wait, let's.
Paul now or no, or they were two, Mr. Senke, bet to me, no, Chanagi, and Yanshe. Your Bible, or the Senke, bet to me, me Paul, you know, Senke, bet to me, and Cabari, maybe, no, enya, the Bako, or baby, and Yandu Bako.
And it is all over.
Anya law, anya dear a can law no one. When your Paul I know what you're not doing. Was it saying Kabe to me? Kabe me Paul my dream on Mrs. Sankabe to me. And go baby a yanny gabako, but I don't know no to me. And no, ye chifaso.
Okay. Yeah, that's Mammy about Miss I draw me so hold on, Mammy about.
Busiafo. Mama yanko Deuteronomy homa. 17:17.
Amen.
Yepiwame yako 1 Corinthians 7 chapter 2. Mpamucho why the first and second reading am I?
Oh, yamre ninti enke be ya nka mi enke.
Yamre no na me ba me so de.
Kai me de matwato me nya bi wo Jeremiah. Me nya Deuteronomy.
Okay, Mpacho, me
all right. All right, I do a quick na.
Mpacho, me be say who say time a year Ghana no university one. Alaji for no your yere dem for. So na be san line. E wo university campus, ye be fa side check. And I want the own to that. Uko Lagos. Uko Lagos. USC. Uko Cape. Uko all the universities. Alaji from no butia pa. So that's it. You don't want you remove for.
Obi a wa shete bi am. Oba wo na obi hu o me be ma.
Oh, araba na kwa eje bi bua. Alaji, omo tia pa.
Me ne be se kasai.
Oh, why kwala ma for. Omo ofie so still follow side chick. It's most of the time a character. And yes, Muslim. A character. A lack of self-control, a selfishness.
Okay. All right, I join that say. Yeah, binu intino. Yeah, na. Yeah, the best thing. Yeah, back around near G Obia 30 seconds final submission me pacho 30 seconds no bonita. Yeah, long. Yes, Remo. Mama starting free Dr. Huso.
If I try to me free so that I will just listen.
Kaka meka chato nyina ne say. Open it no, you're close all the time. The polygamy yeah.
Men.
I was say who say there is a reason in Tia Yama Hongway. But say, oh yeah, young, now you're single. Now on corner ukuna warewa. Ya na ede enintino. Unim say, oh, you are saying and the media I can share. Oh boy, you can share. When the time comes, you will share. But the me person money who say that whole way no. Unim say you are saying population a match a 10 million. A mama come up 10 million. Some man is a woman.
Na say mema de omu wuda.
So, Omo won't come home, Omo Mako jail and
Aya kai ma na
Adwa.
ewu eye.
a mama a ma 10 million. It is a woman called them, we are must say, and you'll be on your bonnet or Mewari. Now, you're most over Uber now, you're about a bed. Enti ema no monja mo ho na yen ware mo enka ye yire mo na ye fili mo nyina all the see what
Amen.
are there good
Amen.
Dr. Who benya ne summa.
Oh yeah, obenya the so need there by all means. Anyway, I
Now say
Adwa na me.
Ojiwa.
ora ba de me se me ka kire o de o enche o university
Ojiwa.
Ojiwa or wada.
It's Ojiwa that episode wada. I adwa yankoi.
Okay. American population mema na eku omu da why? Uko cemetery eku omu da guns na eku omu nyina.
Ghana so ma ne do so che me ma Ghana so
Yay,
but
Miss Ramo,
mema
we don't have the luxury time, you know. We don't have the luxury
30
for.
seconds.
They don't banter the culture.
Ameka ba say wo hwa ye system wo Ghana. Mema no kura ntumi ntia da ka je se oba no koye adwuma de be so so. Me say open marriage ne die me kura flag no. You step by step. Who says my baby baby? She 6 pack papa. Ebero can I catch them say who could cheat here but na me ma bompaye no my fasting. No, it's not gonna happen. We're all gonna go step out. We all gonna twist our way. Polygamy is need me a polygamy. I expect you to say yeah the DNA babies beba. Recently Nigeria polygamy. Now second nkwala na ewo mu bebre nya papa de banko yewu.
Okay.
I was out polygamy now. You excuse me a polygamy outside the marriage. Without it.
Okay, I dry it that's baby. Nana dako.
Mpacho me wa how.
Hey, but show your friend someone just phone. Okay, I could see.
What do you me wrong?
Ojiwa mpacho yen kwen.
Anyway, let me say it's been an interesting topic for tonight. Nkomoh bi ase nkomoh kɛseɛ bi a yɛn Ghana for yɛn used to. Yɛn pɛ sɛ yɛbɛ discuss it. But then again, wohwɛ mu a the way I accept polygamy no, ɛno ara ne open marriage ya. Just say yɛayɛ ne 50. Nka deɛ hia wɛn nso kɔ mo de ɛfa no brodo na yɛtwa mu mmienu tea bread no nka mo deɛ mo fa half ne mmɔ so kɛkɛ. Na nka biribiara anim. Metimi ayɛ dabi ɛbɛyɛ dwa mu. But anything can happen. If you say never say never. You never know what will lead somebody into something. I am not a believer of open marriage. I don't think say your man no akukudro to stand these things and agura so iduru ha wo bebeba because ye Ghana no ya kyerɛ sɛdeɛ yɛ mmarima no mfa so anya ɛmmɔ abrabɔ bi but yɛanhyɛ ɔmo den yɛanhyɛ ɔmo akoma mu ne ɔmo adwene den to handle these things when it is turned around and it comes back to them. It's mesre say yɛka wei no yɛ maame nom yɛ papa nom yɛ community nim obi biara a wɔkeka saa nsɛm no ɔsoso so no yɛsrɛ o mmɛmmo nketewa no a wɔn ba no monkyerɛ wɔn sɛdeɛ wɔn de akomaden ne akokuduro ɛbɛnante because mmayewa no a ɛba no nso adwene no asɛesɛe na yɛnkunkum nkurɔfoɔ ma.
All right.
Because yeah, sure. Agro yes. Agro no.
Okay.
Right.
On that agro we any note. I could get that the agro we any Nana dako. 30 seconds.
Yo, I was up for the moon. And then your bishop, especially open marriage. May take them as to form and then I may TB. Chroman and Betty say another one which I'm Betty almost friends with benefits. Then also I maintain that. Hey, it's in the here the chibi and the also shady. And I didn't know what the ocean had open marriage with the better for baby polygamy.
You, man. Where
Guy, just say me.
we because when we anka well, yeah, that's it. Right. Mami Aba.
Ajimisi.
Okay.
When him say open marriage, you know, to me, please, cheating is a choice. Staying faithful, a choice. I'm gonna be unfancy things. Anybody is born faithful. Principles, yes, might be somebody's principles to be faithful, but then a beba, you say you and I be faithful to each other. Oh, your bow him say, won't mean stand cheating. Don't cheat on your husband. Oh, yeah, be mouthful say you can't stand cheating. Don't cheat on your wife because see, my problem is that a lot of women are cheating. A lot of married women are cheating, but women are smarter,
Oh yes.
very smart. Into waiting, no way ada. Oh, play more than on or 3 times
Or the
yours,
akwala bro.
but you don't even know. Well, it's Daniel Maynard. To me, it's a choice. You made a decision to settle with somebody, and then the American walk warrior. Have we made the mistakes? Maybe, maybe not. But it's shima neba no untomobo na why the right people na stay in. Na in normal way na munjai say na mema we are born like that. Me tisa na hame. Mema can do whatever they can do. If you meet the 21st century woman that Akwa is talking about, you'll be screwed because obey worse and you might not even see because ebi apa benkwan ono so apa benkwan but oto nka ote wonka aka no hu no odi no kakran and eda ebe hu no you may have a heart attack. Let's just do heading yenye right thing untimi nye right thing so have an honest and open conversation about it. Give your wife or your partner, mema ni manya chiti, so I say give your partner a choice. And I said, keep him in the loop and let him make a decision as to whether escorts na only ones na. Wa usho babia at any point in your life and you feel like udobane same, tell me, let me know, and let me make a decision. So me you to me say me know better na. Me feel say I already know what is ahead of me. Me into muswa and the love of your life. Na me smiling, mapping baby at night. Makes me them be
All right, Mami Aba. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Commander, Papa.
All right. Yeah, another interesting uh, discourse. A little bizarre, a little weird. Yeah, I feel like sometimes when we are dealing with topics like that, we should look for real facts instead of sentiments. Uh, there are things that don't apply to many people, but we talk about it. So if you are not that well versed in it, um, sentiments and emotions should be put aside. There are people that have more experience and have more information or well versed in topics like that. You allow them to flow because that's my sentiment. But I mean, I just want to touch on two things real quick. Like the first thing is what Araba brought up, the First Corinthians 17 that says, nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife and let every woman have their own husband. Again, that is not conclusive enough to say that a man cannot marry more than one. If you have 3 women and they are all yours now. They are all yours, and you belong to each one of them. So that is not conclusive enough. I am still really looking for a verse in the Bible that specifically states
No,
that marry one. Now,
you can't get no verse.
Deuteronomy 17:17, I think I have an answer. And it says that you must not take many wives, or his heart will be left astray. You must not accumulate large amounts of silver and gold. Okay. Key word here is many. What is many? So that is also subject to interpretation. It's still hard. It's still hard. Like it's still a big deal, and I'm still really waiting to see that quotation. That is because every quotation that has come out of these arguments, very ambiguous. There's so many dangling modifiers in those quotations. You can interpret it anyhow you want. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to preach any apostasy, but I'm just saying that, yeah, say Abuna, I know, say, we've all, and I had an argument, I discussed it with someone. We've all been through Sunday school, we've been given some information, but we're at a point where we need to start learning. So we need to figure out a way of getting information for ourselves and learning for ourselves too. Because I know we go to Deuteronomy 17:17, 1 Corinthians 7:2, because that is what we have been told. But have you really sat down to read the thing and see that is that really what it's saying? As far as the open marriage, it's the next level, like I said, it's the next level of maturity. You should know yourself. If you are mature enough to get involved in it, if you are mature enough to the point where it's not going to tarnish or taint your current relationship, if you can do it and still maintain your current relationship, is up to you. Now, is there a possibility, say, ever affect your current relationship? Some people actually swing, meaning that they swap partners. So it's purely physical, purely sexual, nothing emotional. Are you mature enough to do that? Do you think it's going to play some, psychological and other? It's up to you. It's all up to you. We are not saying anybody should do it, but if you think that it's up to you. Yeah, that was Friday. We have another crazy session that will be coming up. The BGMA and matters arising. And say no, but why them say BGMA? The GMA USA and matters arising. A whole lot arising. Interesting ones, erroneous impressions, fake information, and all that stuff. And let's tune in Friday there. You don't want to miss, especially if you missed it. Even if you didn't miss it, come and debunk some of the things that are going on. So let's laugh and have fun as usual.
Okay. Ebusiafo yɛda obi ase afrɛfo atiefo mo joining yɛda obi ase ne the contribution. Me, open marriage is not my thing because they say man must know thyself. I know myself and I can't be doing all of that, but no, I can't do that. And as far as polygamy, second wife, it's not my thing because I don't see myself sharing my man. But never say never. Yeah, that obi bia ase me a me di dwubedi ho chia me efrem ekwajiwo me ne papa Abeeku efrem Blacky Chad. So they say every papa be cool ye did you be Abraham we are bigger for so joining yeah that will be a say that's a net like papa said on Friday moonshine or variety night and semi ebeki kan ho seeing be brave. If you miss it, you're missing out on a lot into joining in Friday will be our engine too. You best say share beam that's in it will be a say
Ka unami no uchemi.
Blacky
Misiki
Chan.
agele.
Oh, currently fear.